Live. 1, 2, 3, boom. Baby, we went live. Yeah, baby. What's up? This is Jose Trujillo, the Whale's greatest living artist. The WLGA? WLGA? Yeah, that's what it is. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's do a little figure right here. A little figure. Something like that. Okay. Just a little figure, little humanoid. Just for kicks, okay, guys? Yeah, baby. Look at that. That head's still too big, so we're gonna size it down in a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Boom, baby. There we go. And let's put another one back here. This one's gonna be smaller. Maybe it's further away. Yeah, look at that. Little humanoid right there. Damn little humanoids. And it's gonna be a dramatic sky. All kinds of stuff happening in the sky. He's like, Richard, where you going? It's like, nowhere, don't worry about it. I'll be back, bro. Look at that. Oh la la. All kinds of Francois right here. Look at that. Boom, baby. Okay? I could be finished, but I don't want to because I want to play with this painting. So, we're going to keep going. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Kinds of fun, sickles. It's like, Richard, where are you going? And stuff. I'm gonna go get a pack of smokes. I'll be back. And you guys, any of you guys smoke? I remember when they made it like you can't smoke in the bars anymore, and I was like, damn it. I don't smoke anymore, but I did. I used to. I was a cool musician. It was all about the cigarettes. I remember feeling so sad, feeling a deep sadness when I couldn't smoke in bars anymore. And yet we went through it, huh? It's amazing what we can do when we come together. Oh, wait a minute. I never came together for that one. It was a law. I made it a law. It was a law. Funny thing is I don't smoke anymore. Look at that. Como una flor, more flow. Look at that. This is an amazing painting already. And this Mexican can paint. Has a little heart out. Look at that. Mucho bueno. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting some different tones in that sky. Okay, so that you get variety, right? The spice of life. So you can have a little bit of variety. I'm gonna bring out the palette knife. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Dramatic sky. All kinds of dramas and stuff. More drama right here. Let's get some purple. Mix it up with some blue. A little bit of white. More drama. Drama. Activate now. Drama. Boom, boom. Drama, baby. Spread it around, make it all dramatic, and look what the hell's happening. Oh my god. A storm is coming. I'll be back. Jeremy, I'll be back. I'm just gonna grab some smokes. That's probably what they're talking about. It's not that romantic. I don't know why it's Richard and Jeremy. Just sounds about right. All right, let's. It's Ricardo and Jeremias. Is that the right translation? Richard is Ricardo. I know that. Jeremy, is that Jeremias? Oh, Jeremias is Jeremiah. I took it way off. I don't know what Jeremy is. There's a translation in Espanol for Jeremy. If anybody knows it, please let me know. What's the translation? Spanish for the name Jeremy. Look at that. Oh, la, la. See, little heads for aesthetics. Do I hang my own art in my home? I try not to, but yeah, my wife is all about that. I don't like hanging my own art. I like to sell it. I'm like, you're out of here. And I just send it out. But yeah, my wife is more about, let's hang your work. She likes to hang my work at home. Me, not so much. Look at that. It's a sky right there. Maybe the heads are way too little. I'm going to make them a little bit larger because I need a little bit. There you go. Now that I'm looking at it. Little heads are fine. Just not too little sometimes. Just, you know. But you can't make them large though because then they're going to look like big toddlers. I make them little. That's about right. And I'm gonna get some of this earth tone. And I'm gonna tone it down with white. I'm gonna put it around these dudes. His bodies. I love this. This body's out in the middle of nowhere. So much interpretation can happen here. We don't even know. We don't even know what's going on with these dudes. What do you think is happening? Where do I get my inspiration? It's a mixture of things. Mainly just kind of, I just start painting and then, you know, it just kind of shows up and it pops up in my mind. I just play with it. Most of the time, the brushing of it takes me somewhere else. It's not so much the idea, but it's the act of brushing, the painting. Takes me to a whole other place when I'm painting. Like I start with one idea and then all of a sudden it just starts shifting on me for no reason. And I just kind of follow it and I'm like, all right, cool, that's where you want to go. Awesome. Really, it's like painting is like walking a muy loco dog. You know, it's like walking a dog that's like wants to go everywhere. For me anyways, right? It's not painting for everybody, but for me that's pretty much it. It's just like I'm walking a dog. And I'm walking a dog with no leash or a very long leash, let's call it that. Maybe not no leash, but a very, very long leash. That's what painting feels like. I'm walking a dog with a 100-foot long leash. Kind of finds its way back to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just kind of remove that. Right there. There we go. That little blue can stay there. And just like that. That's pretty much my whole game is just kind of I'm experimenting as I'm going. Okay. There's no shadows. Maybe there's going to be a bit of a reflection. I prefer reflections over shadows. I think that's nice. I think anything else would kind of just put me in a weird spot with this painting. I think that's pretty good mundo. What do you guys think? Look at that. I think if I did anything else, it'll mess it up. I think that's good. Looks super simple. Just a few. Really, doesn't have that many brush strokes. That's some of my other work. Hey, how's it going, Chanel? Good to see you here. Super simple. Let's do another one because I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling mucho bueno. All right, let's do one more. Let's use the same size, so 12 by 16. That's what I ended up using. With that. This is a canvas board. I think it's pretty cool. It's legit. It's too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Chanel. So let's do a little. Let's do another little landscape and see how this one goes. Okay. And again, just kind of play it by ear, right? We're gonna play by ear. We're gonna use the same ideas, I guess. And look. It's gonna be our sky. But this one we're gonna put our little person right here. Maybe this little person's like a little angel or something. So maybe it's not even touching the ground. You know? I have a few watercolors, a few hundred, but I did like this, and I didn't want it to do an oil painting like that. And so let's see what this looks like. Little humanoid, you know. Little wings, right? Just to kind of establish something, a little something. Let's make the wings up here. We'll bring him in there. Okay, so again, let's get some dark hues right here. Just for kicks. Okay. Just for kicks. Gonna get the palette knife. Just do a little something right here like that. And again, I don't really know where I'm going with this. So that's how you land some cool stuff. Not knowing where you're going really. Because you're able to explore a little bit, you know? Like walking walking a dog with a long leash. Some of the blue right here. I use oil paints. I'm using Winton by Winsor & Newton. And I'm going to put a little bit of blue just to kind of show a little bit of there's hope somewhere, you know. Light always seems to represent a little bit of hope. Now this is a little different than how I normally paint, you guys. This is not a lot of paint. Okay, this is a different style than my usual impasto. Thick impasto style. There's a lot less paint. This is more traditional, I guess, painting. Let's call it that. A little bit more traditional. Lots of rubbing. That's how you usually tell when something's a little bit more traditional. It's got a shitload of rubbing in there. For kicks. Now I'm going to start working on my little humanoid angel. Humanoid. And we're going to start the wings from right here so that we have a little bit of that idea of bird wings. Nothing serious though. Okay, nothing too serious. Look. Nothing too serious. Get some grace. So putting them right here. A little bit of gray. Okay. Let's make those legs a little wider. We don't want it touching the ground though. Just because we don't want that. Some more white. Yeah. It's just little basic things, basic figures. Look, just a little basic idea of what a wing might look like from this angle. I paint as I draw. How would I draw this? That's how I look at it. How would I draw this? If I was drawing this. And then that's how the paintings come out. Do I have a parrot? No, I have a 12-year-old kid that plays Minecraft, or what is it? Xbox, GTA with his buddies, and they're always screaming at each other. Sometimes they go bananas and start dropping the F-bombs at each other. They take those games way serious. I think it's pretty cool. When I was a kid, I used to do that in the street. I guess They can't do that right now. It does sound like a parrot, huh? Okay, and so now what I'm gonna do is just kind of play around with it, just look. If the painting becomes very serious, you've lost touch with your fun aspect of it. So I try to not make it serious, just so I don't lose that. So I'm constantly. I never say, "Oh man, I should have not done that," or it's very rare. I try not to say anything like that when I'm painting, and I try to look at it all as if I'm just having this artistic license to do whatever I want. Another way that I do it also is that I tell myself that anything that I'm painting is perfect. So, and it's new, right? Because if I'm trying to make it match something, it means it cannot be new. So that's why I don't pay so much attention to yeah. Yeah, yeah, it starts feeling crazy. And so I try not to make it too serious. And I also think that it becomes more sincere the less serious it is. The painting becomes more sincere, as opposed to, I don't know, being stuck in my mind thinking I was supposed to paint this masterpiece and I didn't do it, and letting myself down. And a lot of artists do that. I try to walk away from that, from those ideas, as much as I can. From feelings. I've expressed before a lot that artists have a lot of feelings of guilt. There's a lot of guilt. Not everybody, of course, but I would easily say the rough majority. I coach a lot of artists. I still do. I don't talk about it as often anymore. I had more. I got more than I could. I bit more than I could chew when it came to coaching. So that's why I rarely talk about it anymore. I'm not looking for more clients right now. But there's a big responsibility, I think, that with galleries and other institutions, if we can call them institutions, to empower artists, because artists carry a lot of baggage, a lot of guilt, a lot of I'm not good enough. When is my artwork going to pick up? When am I going to become better? When am I going to start becoming famous, or developing my own voice, or starting to get paid, and on and on? There's a lot of I'm not good enough. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start making everyone that coaches with me read Marisa Peer or something like that. Some I am enough type of deal, because it's ridiculous how much of that is in the art world. We just don't feel good enough. I think partially is also due to parents telling you that it's not a real career, and so there's a guilt associated also with that. You may be doing something that is not a real career, and you kind of let your parents down. Especially the younger ones, the younger artists tend to have a lot of feeling around that. Like, I was supposed to be a doctor, I was supposed to be a lawyer, and now I'm like having such a hard time being an artist, and I feel like a loser. There's a lot of that. What brushes do I recommend? Whatever works for you. For me, I'm going to show you what works for me. It's the Simply Simmons that I like to use. They're pretty cheap and they're not. Yeah, just whatever works for you. Anything. It's different depending on your style. Your brush stroke has a lot to do with the type of brushes. If you're thinking about doing something like what I do, Simply Simmons is something a brand that I really like using. Look at that. It does sound like a parrot. I never noticed that. It's funny. I've been wanting a parrot, so maybe people tell me that they die easily, so a parakeet. So I'm not gonna get one. Look at that. Ain't that cool? I think so. I really like it. Maybe put a little bit of light also. Right here, look. Maybe put a little bit of light over here. That's a lot of light, but I dig it. Let me take some of this off. Let me take some of this off. There we go. And then boom, baby, that's it. Simple. Just like that. Little surrealist piece. What the hell is that No Good Angel doing there? Let's darken the wings a little bit so that we can have some volume. There we go. Remember, if everything is white, you can't have volume, guys. I know there's a lot of you out there that you gotta have dark and shadow, right? So it can't all be the same. People ask me this question all the time. How do you make volume in your paintings? Volume comes from so many different sources when you're painting, but the main two main three, I'm gonna call it. Main three is amount of paint that you use creates volume. Yes, the impasto creates volume, or the thinness, when you mix thin and thick paint, creates volume. Of course, chiaroscuro, light and shadow, create volume. Okay? And the way that you move the brushes. Okay? Brush strokes and brushes create volume. Alright. Most people use just chiaroscuro, just light and shadow to create volume, but you can create volume in so many different ways. Expressionist painters have taught us that for over 100 years now. So, I'll leave you guys with that. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, and this is Kick-Ass. Take care, guys. Peace out.